We're back on Access Carolina. Every pet owner knows a beloved animal brings joy and happiness and even a sense of peace to the household. And the same can be said for workplace pets. They know that firsthand at Greer Municipal Court, where Hank the cat lives and interacts with people. Hank is here with his human clerk of court, Kirsten Pressley. Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for having him.
It was good of Hank to want to leave his workplace because he's very comfortable there.
He is very comfortable there.
And he's getting used to his surroundings here.
Yes.
The court staff, I understand, wanted to bring something positive to the workplace, and so they adopted Hank. Tell us the story.
Yes, we had some tragedy in our department, and we'd been asking for a while if we could bring a cat in. And it took a little while and a little research, and our city administrator approved it, so we went to Greenville County Animal Care and came back with this.
And what was it about Hank? Because obviously he looks excellent in a bow tie.
He's
a regal animal.
He does. Well, we wanted to adopt a black cat because those are the least adopted cats, and he was the only black cat there. We did try to decide between him and one other, and when we sent his picture back to the staff, he was the winner.
Did you see him seeing himself going, who is that handsome cat?
He does, yes.
Hank, the Greer Municipal Court cat, really lives at the courts too, which
does.
is cool. He's cared for by the court staff. Everybody's his family?
Absolutely. The city pays nothing for him. We take care of all of his needs and costs. Everybody has a blanket and a can of treats on their desk for him. We take care of him completely, and he's there 24/7. We have employees at night and on the weekends, so that's
we
his
loved
home.
The video of him at work. Walk us through a day in the life of Hank at court.
Well, usually Hank plays all night, so by the time we get there in the morning, it's time to relax. It's really busy in there at night with officers, and so he greets every single officer that comes in, usually throws their paperwork off the desk a time or two, and by the time we get there in the morning, he's ready to come to my desk.
He's paying everybody a visit in this
He does.
video. There are people who expect to see him throughout the day.
He stands up at the front when we take payments. He has helped with victims in my office. Sometimes he's in the window so the outside world can see him, but he's there.
It's so wonderful to encounter an animal somewhere. You've said that Hank's presence really does have a calming effect at the court. So if somebody's paying a ticket, normally that's kind of an unpleasant thing.
Correct.
They come and they're a little bit annoyed,
Yes.
but then what's Hank's impact on somebody paying a ticket?
As soon as they see him, their demeanor changes and their focus goes to him, and he usually tries to get to him through the window, and they play with him under the little space where you put your credit card or your money, and usually by the time the payment is done, they don't even realize that they've paid it because they're still playing with Hank.
There should be a cat at every court.
There should be.
And then also, you started alluding to more serious situations.
Yes.
Something that somebody's having a really, a victim comes in from some situation. And what happens with Hank there?
Well, he was asleep under my desk, which is common, and I had a victim and some other people in my office, and she was obviously very upset. It was a stalking situation. And I just saw how nervous she was, so I reached under my desk and grabbed Hank and put him up on my desk, and he went straight to her and stayed with her until we were done. So she actually came back to thank me, that said that having him there made it a little less painful that day.
And he does a little something in everybody's life.
He
the
does.
impact
He
that
does.
he has throughout, just uplifting for morale in general. Would you say?
Absolutely. If you're having a bad day, he seems to know that's the desk he goes to, that's the person he goes to. He spends time with everybody during the day.
An intuitive cat and a charming member of the team there. Your article about Hank on the City of Greer's website says that Hank is the first known advocate.
That's correct.
In Greer. Court staff says every business should try this. I like that.
Absolutely.
He's an advocate.
He is, and he has just been great for morale for everybody.
Excellent. Well, anything else on just surprises with Hank or his personality? He's a quirky guy.
He is super friendly. He greets everybody that comes in. He checks everybody that comes in. If a door opens, he goes to see. If there's somebody that he's nervous of at the front counter, he'll stand between the clerk and that person. So he's a little protective of us.
He looks out for the family, looking out for him.
He does. And other than that, he just makes everybody smile all day.
And at night, when everybody leaves, he sleeps there and he knows somebody's coming first thing in the morning.
Well, no, we have somebody all night long. So
there's always somebody there.
There's always somebody there, except for 6 a.m. to 7 a.m.
All right, so
he's always got somebody with him.
Well, he is living his best life. We love to hear about Hank, the court cat. Kirsten, thank you so much.
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Hank, it's been a pleasure. You are a wonderful cat. Hank at the City of Greer Municipal Court on South Line Street in Greer. And he does make us want to feature other beloved workplace cats. So if you hear of anybody who's got a cat in their workplace making an impact like this, tell us about it. Maybe hit us up on social media or fill out the contact form on foxcarolina.com.